Welcome back to the Angry American. What's up, boys and girls? It's a great day. Look, I got up this morning and what's trending on Twitter? Blueanon. What is blueanon, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you in this video. We're going to cover blueanon. But before we get into blueanon, I would like to ask you to do a few things for the Angry American. I usually do this at the end of the video, but we're going to do it in the beginning and see how it works out. I need you to like, ding, subscribe, ding, smash that notification bell so you know when the Angry American posts, comment down below, and share the video, because we need to get the word out, folks. We need to get the word out. All right, now let's get right into blueanon. What is blueanon? Well, I'll tell you what I did. I Googled QAnon, and let's go see what that is. Let's go peep that. So we're over here on Google, and we see QAnon began as a prank by 4chan members with the goal of convincing gullible people to unwittingly promote the fictional organization. You can read the words for yourself. It has since been adopted and perpetuated by many around the world. And then it has a quote, QAnon knows the truth about the global conspiracy against Donald Trump and Bigfoot. That's their little comedy routine. But that's the top answer on Urban Dictionary for QAnon. So now that we know what QAnon is, according to them, let's see what I came up with for blueanon. So I Googled blueanon, and I had to go to page 2, as you see. Because page 1 was just a bunch of nonsense. There's page 2, blueanon Urban Dictionary. And it even has in the listing, a loosely organized network of Democrat voters, politicians, and media personalities who spread left-wing conspiracy theories, such as the Russia hoax, Jussie Smollett, and then it goes on, but you can't read it because if you click on this, you'll see that they have since removed the definition from Urban Dictionary for blueanon. But I'll show you what the full definition is before this video is over. So let's go over to this story on Red State. I'm over here on Red State, and we'll go down here, and it says, you've often heard it said that conservatives have an unhealthy fixation on unfounded conspiracy theories. This claim has a new level of truth, but the notion that people on the left are not also obsessed with promoting baseless conspiratorial stories is patently absurd. The recent uproar over the design of the stage used at the Conservative Political Action Conference, CPAC, over the weekend is a prime example of the far left losing their collective minds over nothing. And let's scroll on down here. Said Red State's Nick Arama reported that after leftists deceptively claimed that the CPAC stage was shaped like an old Nazi symbol, liberals flipped out. Went after the CPAC organizers and Hyatt for hosting, and even tried to hunt down who was behind building the stage. Of course, as it always is with so-called progressives, outrage, there was a problem. Their claim was absolutely false. It turned out that the Design Foundry, the firm who designed the stage, stated, quote, had no idea the design resembled any symbol, nor was there any intention to create something that did. Moreover, the owners of the company supported President Joe Biden and had worked with left-leaning organizations like MS, NBC, and Google. Conservatives on social media have lampooned the far left's penchant for ridiculous conspiracy theories by referring to these individuals as blueanon, a play on the name of the QAnon movement, which is also based on ridiculous conspiracy theories. Here's another example. Producer and actor Kiki Menendez recently accused CNN media activist, I like that, Jake Tapper for criticizing Biden's decision to bomb Syria. And the tweet here, Kiki Menendez said, Jake, are you a Russian asset now? All your tweets are criticizing Joe Biden. Give the man a chance, will you? He has been in power 30 days, and intel on this came out today. I didn't see your outrage when arms were sold to Saudi by Kushner. WTF, by the way, there is a raging pandemic. Oh yeah, it's raging pandemic. And then somebody tweeted, I feel like I'm losing my effing mind. I don't say she's an outlier. An alarming number of people are processing criticism of the Biden administration this way. What else is there? Asha Rangappa, a CNN analyst, also stepped into the rabbit hole when she seemed to intimate that the January 6th storming of the U.S. Capitol building was orchestrated by Trump's Defense Department. Just look at the comments on this particular tweet and you'll find that blueanon actually exists. And then you'll see this tweet. And if you click on the tweet, it will bring you, well, let's go ahead and read this. Of course, we would be remiss to forget about the years-long promoting the Russiagate conspiracy that was peddled by Democrats and their close friends and allies in the activist press, wouldn't we? This particular narrative wasted tens of millions in taxpayer funds to pursue allegations that were blazingly false. Now that Trump is out of office, one would think that these progressive conspiracy theories would die down, but the opposite is more likely to happen. With Trump being an outsider again, you can expect to see leftists blaming any misstep that the Biden administration makes on Trump. Indeed, we will probably see them point the finger at the former president whenever something awful or untoward happens. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in now, but it doesn't mean we can't have some fun at their expense, does it? So anyway, if you click on this tweet here, Asha Rangappa, you end up here. And if you look at some of the, let's go up here. She said something was rotten at the DOD on January 6th, Department of Defense, implying that it was all a setup by the Trump administration. All is obvious, it says. I can't understand why this is complicated. They all should be prosecuted. Biden doesn't need to wait for Jesus to arrive to put this people, man, the English is bad, on their cell. They literally attempted coup to overthrow Biden. So this is basically the blueanon. All of the absurd crap that you hear from the left is blueanon. I mean, it's as much blueanon as the QAnon crap is QAnon. It's all baseless conspiracy theories, but they're all progressive baseless conspiracy theories. And we've seen a bunch in 2020 and a bunch in 2021. Let's move on here. Over here on Twitter, we see Jack says, breaking, Google and Urban Dictionary censor blueanon following widespread mockery of left-wing conspiracy theories. And if you look at this, you can read what was posted on the Urban Dictionary. I told you I'd show you. Here it is. A loosely organized network of Democrat voters, politicians, and media personalities who spread left-wing conspiracy theories, such as the Russia hoax, Jussie Smollett hoax, Ukraine hoax, Covington kids hoax, and Brett Kavanaugh hoax. blueanon adherents fervently believe that right-wing extremists are going to storm Capitol Hill any day now and remove lawmakers from office, hence the need for the deployment of thousands of National Guard to the U.S. stationed at the U.S. Capitol. And now here's Matt Walsh with some very eye-opening details about blueanon. Let's peep this clip.
So CPAC, the annual conservative confab, happened this past weekend, usually in the D.C. area. This time it was held in Florida. Several controversies erupted out of the gathering this year, as can be expected, but none more important or disturbing than the revelation, as exposed by a great many left-wing media outlets and journalists online, that the entire CPAC stage in the main event hall was really a giant secret Nazi symbol. According to the conspiracy theorists, who are the good kind of conspiracy theorists, remember, not the bad kind, according to them, the stage was in effect a dog whistle, a message to the underground army of white supremacist Nazis in this country. It was a sort of bat signal, you might say, if Batman was a Nazi. And frankly, given that he was rich and white, he probably was a Nazi, come to think of it.
And now one more, we have Ben Shapiro talking about blueanon and, and Alyssa Milano tweeting some really ridiculous conspiracy theories. Let's go ahead and check out Ben Shapiro's clip.
Alyssa Milano is now pushing a weird theory. Okay, so CPAC's stage was built in a certain way. Okay, and usually it is kind of the hotel planner who decides how the stage is going to be set up, particularly at a place like the Hyatt. Alyssa Milano put out a graphic of sort of an aerial view of the stage, and she said, this is a Nazi symbol. She said, this is the stage at CPAC. They're not even trying to hide it anymore. Okay, you're a crazy person. I'm sorry, you're totally wild. You're wild and crazy. This is no less crazy than the QAnon crap. If you think that people at CPAC, that Matt Schlapp was like, you know what? We need a stage. Let's make it in the shape of a giant swastika. Nobody will catch on. To whom are you signaling? Alyssa Milano? You caught on to the code, Alyssa. But these people, like Alyssa Milano, who dressed up in like a Handmaid's Tale outfit to go to Justice Kavanaugh hearings, like that person is considered a serious human on the left.
Now, Elise Hogue, who's the president of NARAL, a militant pro-abortion organization, chimed in and said, the CPAC stage resembles a known SS Nazi insignia. Generously, let's assume the design was an error. They should immediately release an apology and change up the stage. Not doing so will convey the most reprehensible intent. Okay. All right. Well, all they have to do is literally tear down their stage and rebuild it in the middle of the event. If they don't do that, then they're Nazis. So what's it going to be, CPAC? Are you going to call in a construction crew and rebuild your stage while President Trump is standing on it to speak? Or will you admit you're Nazis? Those are your two choices. Checkmate.
To those that are out there who are deep in the blue anon rabbit hole, please get out the rabbit hole. Seek air. These things you're talking about, the statue and the old rune and Amazon, all this and that, just stop.
Wow, blueanon. What do you think, boys and girls? Comments down below, please. They are encouraged. What did we learn today, boys and girls? We learned what blueanon was. I had no idea until I got up this morning, but now I am enlightened, and I kind of knew they were there the whole time. These blueanon idiots were there the whole time. The Democrats, the lefties, their favorite move is to project whatever in the hell they're doing that's shady, and they'll just say that the right is doing it, and it deflects from them, even though they're clearly doing exactly what they're accusing you of. It's their favorite move, and for some weird reason, I don't get it, the lefties will believe and perpetuate lies. I just don't get it. There's no explaining it, and I won't be the one to break that code. Anyway, guys, till next time, this is the Angry American saying, get the word out about blueanon. Just keep the hashtag trending. Let's blow it up. This is all in good fun. Let's give them a little dose of their own medicine. What do you think? Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the Angry American saying, peace. Peace. Out.